Hi everybody, welcome back. I am Fruit Bats and this is Civilization 5, and I just noticed our coastal city here of Cardiff is not working this fish that it's finally brought into its borders. 1, 2, 3, it's not going to get this one unfortunately. So let's go ahead and produce a workboat now, so that we can start working those fish. I don't know what I was thinking. We've also unfortunately had Rome adopt the first ideology of the world, freedom. Yeah, right. Freedom. Which means there's going to be some awkwardness in choosing ideologies later. I might wind up not going freedom, but man, I was really hoping I would make it to ideologies first, but I guess Rome has beaten me there. Alright, this archaeologist is actually going to go overseas. I think I'm ready to start nabbing these. So let's head over to... oh, there's a lot of them here. Let's head over to this one. I'll try to nab up as many of these as I can. I really doubt either civilization here is going to be able to do it. Oh, well, that is some military, though. I've got the money. I've got 4,000, nearly 5,000 gold, so that if anybody does posture aggressively, I can strike back really fast and easily. Okay, well, it looks like Augustus Caesar and Elizabeth have made peace. It looks like she might still be at war with Venice. I'm not 100% sure about that. But maybe. Alright, cargo ship, you're going to continue your previous route. Oh, yeah, you know what? We still need those hammers to Nantes. Probably like a new city pretty soon. There's just really nowhere good in the world to put it right now. I guess my new cities will be conquering these unsuspecting fools. At least that's what my plan is. You're not bullying any city-states. You're out of your mind. I don't know why other city-states ask for that. It's never in your interest to bully one city-state to earn favor with the other, because by bullying one, it makes every other city-state in the world distrust you. I'm going to do trading post here. I don't mind dramatically increasing my money. See, we're going to that one. Now let's go to this one. And I'm going to build another archaeologist. This workboat is done. I think I'm going to get a seaport here now as well. Oh, then again, I did say I wanted to get... ironworks could be good here. Maybe also in Truro. There's not a lot of work to be had up here. Yeah, maybe I'll construct the ironworks up here. I'm going to start work on the seaport. Then I'm going to get the great engineer to start making his way up here, since it takes 3 turns anyway. Can't wait until I research railroad technology. Oh, there he goes, with his little backhoe, or whatever that is. Alright, workboat to the fish. Alright, looks good. Definitely need to increase culture, but I want to get... was this for Confucianism? Oh, no, the Aztecs. Okay, that's fine. Rome has denounced England? Yeah, I bet. Alright, this is the 3rd archaeologist, so I'll send it over to the 3rd. Actually, there's another spot there. Alright. And another spot there. So many artifacts. I'm not even going to have room for all of them. Yeah, I'm actually not going to have room for all of them. Alright, let's get Oxford University going. It's about time I get that. I also really need a musician's guild. There's so much I have to construct. In Truro will be... not the musician's guild. I should get a world wonder in Truro as well. In the meantime, let's get a... well, let's get a mint for that gold. And let's put a farm here. I think that's what Truro wants. Fishing boats. 1, 2, 3. I guess Truro could actually work that as well, can't it? Maybe. Alright, a new policy here. Tourism modifier for shared religion, trade routes, and open borders. That's not really useful yet. I guess I'll just take the free great artist, though I don't really need that. What do I get when I get all of them? Doubles the theming bonus. Okay, I want that eventually, just not necessarily yet. And I still can't do ideology. I think I'm going to save this policy for a moment. No, you know what? I'm going to want this eventually. Let's just get it now. We're getting policies so fast right now. I need to get to ideologies. And I don't fully remember how to do that. I think it's a scientific research that I have to do. I probably have to be in a later age. I think that's exactly what it is. I have to be in a specific age. Let me actually take a peek at that. Mistress Boudica, I just noticed that. Yeah, I think we have to be in the modern era. Or maybe it's the industrial era. No, I'm already in the industrial era. It must be the modern era then. Man, Rome must have beelined for it. Awkward. Alright, Dublin is now going to produce a museum. We do need more spaces for great works of art or artifacts, so this is a good idea to get that. Assign the delegates. I'm still a little bit far behind. I actually don't really want either of these, although embargo on Rome would be fine. I'm going to vote for embargoing the city-states. That's probably okay. I think that hurts other people more than it hurts me. Oh, another archaeologist. Right. So let's have you come... I think I nabbed these three, so let's get this fourth one. I'm pretty sure I have people going to those three already. Continue that trade route to London. Before I start building my army, I'm going to want to make sure that barracks and things like that are built as well. Alright, let's change the production here to ironworks. And then Wilbur Wright will put his work toward it. That will finish. And then we'll go back to the seaport. Wait, ironworks isn't a world wonder, is it? I just realized that. That's not going to increase my culture. Whoops. Yeah, no. Oh, you've got coal. I don't even know where coal is. I don't even know what coal is. I refuse, though. Rome really beelined it for that. That's interesting. Embargo Rome fails, embargo city-states passes. Cool. Yeah, my culture, in fact, went down, but that's alright. Alright, ironwork completed. Let's go back to the seaport. Seaport done here. Let's do the museum. I'm going to need that. Maybe not yet, but I'm going to need it eventually. So let's build it now. This worker will build a farm in the middle of the desert. The Maya wanted to embargo city-states as well. Interesting. And hardly anybody wants to embargo Rome. Neither the Aztecs or the Maya wants to embargo Rome. Interesting. There go my archaeologists. Oh, hello. It's an Aztec musket man coming around to my lands here. Maybe I should see if I can upgrade. Oh, a great scientist. That's incredibly helpful for me. Because I need to accelerate my research. Ah, splendid. Splendid, splendid. Can I update people? Yeah, let's start upgrading my military. They're kind of getting left in the dust, I'm realizing. And upgrading them will make me look that much scarier to invade. I really only have 4 military units. Oh, no, I have this 5th one over here as well. Who is now a longswordsman. These upgraded units will make my civilization appear stronger to opponents, so they'll be less likely to think about invading me. Which is good for me. Amphitheater, yes. I can't believe I didn't build that yet. Oh, archaeologist. I don't know which one you're going to. Probably this one. I don't really know that I want to trade with you anymore. I don't like you, Enrico Dindaldo. But I would like your cocoa. I don't really need the gold. How about you give me some cocoa and I'll give you some truffles? Alright. That'll increase my happiness a little bit. Oh, hi. But you've got no gold. I don't care about your horses. You'll probably not give me spices. Then I'm unwilling to trade. Is someone booing? What is that? Who is booing? Rude. Hey, Coco connected for Kathmandu.
Wars may be fought with weapons, but they are won by men.
Splendid. Cavalry, Military Academy, Brandenburg Gate.
Man who leads.
Awesome. Alright, we got another trading post here. I guess let's do one here as well. Crossbowman, you're stationed there. You're stationed there. Lancer, crossbowman. Longswordsman will become a musketman. I get a free technology. I didn't even know that. Should I get dynamite? Yes.
As soon as men decide that all means.
Alright. That was it. That was the military stuff I was going for. Which means it might be time to start overwhelming my opponents with nonsense. Alright. Plus 15 for all units built in this city. I think Edinburgh... You know what? I just want to start churning these out. I just want to start churning them out. They don't really need to be the most experienced units in the world. They're going to be the most powerful military force in the game. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Edinburgh. I'm going to purchase a barracks. I'm going to purchase... An armory helps as well. An armory. A military academy. How much is artillery? 590. And how quickly can I build it? 3 turns. Yes. Artillery. Dublin as well. Let's purchase an armory. Let's purchase a military academy. And let's start production on artillery. Now, I'm gonna need land units to go in with the artillery as well, but that could be okay. I'm uncomfortably surrounded by Venice, so attacking Venice will be somewhat challenging. But I think I can pull it off. Ooh, excuse me here? I also want to crush this city. They moved in and took the antiquity site. I can't believe it. Rome and Venice are being so aggressive with me. Only one thing to research, so I guess we'll do that. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you guys. A few more turns and we will have our military ready to go. But first, let's get some archaeology. We'll convert the world by our wonderful artifacts or by our cannons, whichever they prefer. Oh! Well, it looks like Kabul and Montezuma are at war. I suspect Montezuma will probably win that fight. Yeah, Montezuma kind of running wild over on this continent. But I'm not worried. I don't really think Montezuma could do anything except try to attempt a domination victory. And first of all, I really don't think anyone over here is going to be crushed by Montezuma, least of all me, especially if I'm ready for it, which I will be eventually. Ooh, Cayley Hall, I don't have one here yet. What am I doing? Cayley Hall it is. Worker... alright, well. Let's do some farms. Let's do some farms. Musketmen will just chill out here for a little while. An English warrior. Nice, England. What are you doing? Am I ready for a great artist? I suppose. And I double my theming bonus. I could do that. So the way that works is based on the way you have your great works of art and writing and music and everything arranged. There are some places that give you a theming bonus if you carry a theme through in what you have. So for instance, the Sistine Chapel gives you a bonus if I have great works from art with the same era and the same civilization. whereas Oxford University wants different eras and from civilizations other than me, and the Great Library wants different eras and different civilizations. So there's all sorts of different requirements for the theming bonuses here. I'll probably, if I wind up doing this, I'll do these between parts, because moving these around is not terribly interesting. But that is something that I'm going to start keeping an eye on now that I'm starting to get more and more and more. All right, George, I think it's time for you to make a painting for the glorious Celtic nation. Okay, not necessarily what I would have suggested that we paint, but alright. I guess we're like, oh, look, we painted something of you, Elizabeth. Aren't you, like, so thrilled with us? Excuse me? An Aztec great prophet? You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind. Let's have a little chat with him. Oh, I can't ask him not to do it until he does it. Oh, it's like police officers. I can't take a police report until someone's actually injured. This is not the way to do it. You know what? I'm still okay with us having open borders. All the easier to invade you with, am I right? I'm right. Though that's not happening. Alright, my city has now converted to Buddhism. Dublin doesn't really know what they want. Every time a new great prophet strolls in, they're like, oh, hey, maybe this is now the way of the light. I know the world is hard to live in sometimes, but you just need to face the fact that the world is challenging. Turning over and over to a variety of different faiths is not the way to do it. Montezuma, oddly, having the most wonders. Maybe I will have to go take over Montezuma. Though, these 7 will be mine soon enough. Alright. Archaeological dig. Production in Cardiff will begin on a bank. Or a forge. A bank. Gotta get that Musicians Guild at some point, too. I can't believe I haven't built it yet. I've just got so many other priorities right now. Like, you know, conquering my enemies. We'll get the Kabul artifact here. And getting a whole variety of weird things from across the world makes it so much easier to get some of those theming bonuses, too. The different eras, different civilizations are really hard to find the right ones unless you engage in trading with other countries, which you could also do, which is fun. You know, I could contact Elizabeth and say, hey, I'll give you your portrait if you give me, you know, some beads. And maybe that'll be helpful for my theming bonus. Or Elizabeth's. Alright, another archaeological dig. Well, hello. Now I'm going to do open terrain, since cities are always open terrain anyway, I believe. So we'll do accuracy. We'll do a volley. Yep, we'll do that. And we'll move you over to here. We'll start getting those ready to move in. Eventually, I imagine if I started surrounding Venice with military units, Enrico Dondaldo might become a little bit suspicious of my plans. Lining them up at my border might be a little bit obvious as well, but he doesn't know that I'm setting up for an attack and not defense. I suppose. Yeah, more artillery. More artillery. I'll probably wind up buying some artillery as well. It's really dipping into my coffers, but the amount of expansion I could get in such a short amount of time might be worth it. I also need some more archaeologists. You know what? I'd prefer not to make friends with the biggest warmonger in the world before going on a war campaign of my own. I feel like that might tip my hand a little bit. So, I prefer to go it alone for right now. Plus, you're kind of in my sights as well, my friend. My friend. My fair-weather friend. What is this? Oh, my, you're protecting a city-state. From who? Seriously, from who? Nice. Thanks, Albert Einstein. Alright, artillery will also get the open terrain and fortified units and cities. What is this one? Defense against ranged attacks? Yeah, fortified units. We'll move you to right here. You know what? Just stop there. We're gonna build more artillery. 4 artillery will probably be sufficient. I mean, probably, but why not more, right? So I want to get to the modern era as quickly as possible now, because I want to be able to establish an ideology. Radio is really the way I want to go as a civilization that's going to be founded on culture here eventually, but I also do want railroads. Industrialization would be nice. Factories would be great. I need to establish coal at some point. Scientific theory would be great. I guess let's start with that. Move on to biology. We'll reveal oil before we reveal coal. Hospitals will be nice. We get electricity here. Stock exchange. Yeah, this is the way for us to go. We'll make our way toward radio. Alright, so we'll start on scientific theory. This will be really helpful for now. Oh, sweet, we've completed an archaeological dig. Ooh, we could get a Mayan artifact or a Kathmandu artifact. Let's see. I don't really understand why I could only take one. The logic of this part doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I think I'd rather have a Mayan artifact. It sounds a little bit more interesting. Let's do that. So, oh, this is Kathmandu. There we go. And we're currently allies. Nice. We must have done something they liked. City-states are easily impressed. A new research agreement between Venice and Rome. Yeah, Venice and Rome are getting very buddy-buddy and are getting very, very powerful. I need to put the knife into them as quickly as possible. I'm going to keep open borders with Elizabeth. She's probably going to like me attacking Venice and Rome. Rome won't like me attacking Venice, but I'm fundamentally okay with that. Alright, worker here has finished the farm. Construct a mine here? How could I put a mine there? There's nothing there. Oh, it's a hill. Right. Yeah, alright. Sure. Cardiff needs production. Clearly. Alright, Truro, now that your Cayley Hall is done. Ooh, a windmill would be nice. A museum is pretty critical as well. Let's do a museum. Production in Nantes will be... That windmill, again, would be nice to get some boost on constructing buildings. There's just a lot of stuff I need over here. Oh, and there's a Hermitage, too. I want to build that. Or I believe it's Hermitage. I keep giving it kind of a funky pronunciation. I think it's just Hermitage. But Hermitage sounds nicer, I think. Anyway. Yeah, let's get the windmill going. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, excuse me, Aztec Musketman. Yeah, Aztecs are getting a little bit pushy. I don't think everybody's going to be playing nice for much longer. I feel like the world is on the brink of war. Plus 50 culture in this city. Alright, so where do I have the highest culture? I'm assuming it's going to be Edinburgh. Yeah, by a lot. So that's where the Hermitage will go. Not quite yet, though. This is a national wonder, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's do a windmill here as well. Oh, you just made it. Alright, let's do a farm. Get rid of that marsh tile as well. Artillery, you hold. It's another Venetian great merchant. He's converting all of the city-states here. I'm not 100% sure. I'm almost positive that once a city-state has been converted in that way, I can't turn it back into a city-state. For instance, if a city was captured by another civilization, I could conquer it and then return it to the previous civilization. But I don't believe I can return a city-state to that city-state. Artillery is done. Let's do open terrain again. And I'm actually going to do double open terrain. May as well switch it up a little bit. Move the artillery over here. And the production, I think I might build a musketman and purchase... Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't purchase artillery while I have a unit there. Artillery. I've got the money to spend on this. crossbowmen, hang out there for a second. You know what? 5 artillery is probably going to be enough. I'm not going to war against the weakest civilization in the world who's on a different continent than me. Look at his crazed eyes. No. No, I have no interest in this arrangement. Besides, I'm busy. Yeah. Your embassy, I don't think I want any ambassadors to know what I'm planning. I refuse.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with
I
England?
would be interested in this, England.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, well then, never mind. I guess you get nothing. Kizil has declared war on Enrico and Daldo. Oh, okay, so Venice and England are still at war, so now is actually a good time to hit them. I'm going to actually do rough terrain for this one. Again, variety. Why not? Alright, let's start... You know what? I think I'm going to start moving them in. 1, 2, 3. Let's move you here. Wait, I get kicked out when I declare war, though, huh? I don't think they let me stay in. That's right. I'm being greedy. Alright, let's do now rough terrain and fortified units. Make your way over here. You go back in Edinburgh. Stay on alert. Let's get our artillery more close to their borders. More close to their borders. Just right on their borders. We're going in very soon, my friends. Very, very, very soon. And, you know what? I'm going to get a musketman here as well. Alright, I think this is it. We are ready. About ready to launch our first full-out assault, and Enrico Dondaldo of Venice is going to be our target. I'm going to hope that I can take out this city very, very quickly. I might leave an artillery behind, now that I'm thinking of it, just to protect my rear flank here. So this one is actually going to hang out, but these 4 will go in, just bombard Venice, then I'll have a couple of musketmen go in and take over the city. Then we continue our assault up through Rome. We cut through the heart of our enemies and leave these, you know, tiny little cities just husks in the wake. Though Ravenna is almost certainly going to fall, be destroyed. I want this antiquity site back. In any case, that will all be coming next part, guys. It's looking to be a very exciting one. Hope to see you there. Take it easy, everyone. Thanks for being here. See you next time.